Welcome, Earth Angels. Please like the video, share it if you like, and subscribe to share the message to maybe help somebody else. Thank you very much. Hi there, welcome back to my channel. I hope everybody's been doing their best as they can. Each day, every hour really it flip-flops from happy to sorrow to mad to frustrations to attacks to feeling paranoia to anxiety, and you're just like, what the hell is going on? And I follow quite a few content creators, and I noticed a lot of bullying going on in the comments. So all the bullying is doing is triggering us, and it just lowers our vibration, so they're winning. I don't know how we're all going to get past these bullying tactics that they are doing online as well as out in public, because we do come across people that we know or whatever that may laugh or snicker at us, and learning to just take it as, like water on a duck's back. And personally, they just don't exist to me anymore. I have pretty much mastered just cutting off people, cut and dry. You hurt me once and that's it. I used to give chance after chance after chance. And maybe you have done the same thing. And that's from pre-programming from when I was a kid, things like turning the other cheek and, give people 3 chances. I'm not giving 3 chances. There's only 1 chance. And if you want to take that risk of getting involved with me in any way, shape, or form, be it in person, online, spiritually, if you're coming after me, I see it in my dreams. I get woken up and I see your faces. So I know who to look out for, and I will just cut you off. So we all have choices in life, and we all get to choose who we have in our life. So people need to make the choice of, are they willing to lose me in their life? Because I know who the hell I am. Do you know who the hell you are? And that's the whole point of coming here, to get to know ourselves. And I got that from another content creator. But there's just so many content creators that are all saying the exact same thing, right? So I'm giving credit to whoever has done this. Thank you very much. And now I'm using it, right? And that's the circle of life. So there's no big secret that I have that's going to save the human race and all that. The only thing I got is what God has been telling everybody since the beginning of time, is to do good for others, right? Do good for yourselves. Do good for your family. Love your family. Love others as you want to be loved. Treat others as you want to be treated. So get rid of all the other underlying crap. Focus on doing good when you can. I know everybody is struggling. Well, not everybody's struggling, but I'm in the lower scale right now because of my choice. I choose to remain humble because I got it in my brain, keeps telling me, if I don't remain humble and I become, holier than thou, I'm going to lose my powers, and I'm not doing that. It's just not a risk I'm willing to take. I always get what I want. Doesn't matter what it is, so I don't know how I do it. It just works out that way, from shoes to clothes to vehicles to boats to houses. If I could figure out the main master technique, I would be using it more. But I always have this cap, where I can only have so much, or I'm going to lose my powers. And I like my powers. I'm not getting rid of them for anybody. And I'm not taking, like I said, I'm not willing to risk it. So I'm surrounded with so much abundance and so many material things that I'm not in lack of any sort. I don't have a lot of contact with in person with people, and that's my choice. And I'm working through that as well, because if I'm going to be helping people and I'm going to be on the move, I have to deal with people. But for some reason, people outside of the area of where I'm living are a whole different type of people. For some reason, there's this, it's like a dome that's in this place where only certain people are able to do well. Only certain people get to get jobs. And, anybody that's really, good to the core, 100% down to the core, they're excluded. They get, a little bit of breadcrumbs here and there where they're, allowed to volunteer or they're allowed to even, say hello to the person, because you can tell when a person looks or sends you an energy like, don't fucking talk to me. I know I'm not crazy on that part. I know it's not in my head. This has just been a free flow, so I'm not going to keep it too long because I want people to watch the video, right? So God bless, and I hope everybody has the best day that you can have today, whatever it is you're doing. If you're, even if it's just your dishes and your housework, if it's, if you're dealing with addictions, I pray that God sees you. I pray that He lifts you up from your darkness. I pray that He lets you see what others see and believe in yourself, and just to feel peaceful with yourself and not have to go out and want to hurt somebody else just to make you feel good, because that's not the right way to do things, because you'll bring back more karma on yourself. Something else I learned over the years, it took me a while. When I was younger, a young mom, I had to be around people, right? I just had the constant need to socialize and shop and stuff. And I was an asshole at some points where sometimes I wasn't able to pay my hydro bill, and our hydro got cut off. Or sometimes I didn't pay my rent, so I got behind. So, playing the catch-up plan isn't that great either, especially if you're on a limited income. So, it all piles up, and it all will end up biting a person in the butt later down the road. So if you're on a disability or you're on any kind of social services or whatever, the very first thing I do at the top is pay my rent, because at least I'll always have a roof over my head and the landlord can never kick us out. And then we don't have to worry about being kicked out or the anticipation of getting kicked out, because we all know that, we've owed money at some point. I'm not pointing fingers. This is a generalized video, and it's not personally directed at anybody. I hope it comes across that way. It's just, all I have to go on is what I'm living at this point, right? I know things are going to get better. My food, okay, bread isn't the best. Potatoes aren't the greatest. You know, everybody's got a certain different level of dieting, whatever that is. For me, I am on a fixed income. I don't get to go out shopping much, and I can't afford to shop at my local store, and it really makes it difficult. Like, if my local store had, you know, a little bit better pricing, then I would be shopping there all month long. And if they had everything I needed, and they have a great supply of stuff if you're here for, you know, a couple of nights or whatever, a camping spree, or just, you know, just having the bear, because I wouldn't want to be throwing out all my produce either. Like, I love the store that is here, and I love the people that run it. I've known them since I was a little girl, and, you know, we've butted heads a few times, but when it comes around to the core of it, they're fantastic, and they've been like one of the longest operating businesses in Tasses, so they've had to go through a lot of stuff as well. So I support when I can, you know. Sometimes I order a pizza. Sometimes I have a poutine. I don't eat like that on a daily basis, right? Like, my soups and my stuff and my bread, the soup I'll eat for a couple of days, right? That's all I'll have is the soup. I eat a lot of ramen, and I buy frozen veggies. And I add chicken and stuff to it, you know. It's great. I'm content my body's healthy, and that's what I focus on. I'm not very active, and I'm praying to get more active. So I know I've dragged this out now for 12 minutes, and I'm going to let you guys go for now. God bless you. I love you, and have a wonderful day.